Now watch this. As soon as I submit this form, an AI assistant is going to call me within seconds, confirm the details, and book my appointment. There you go. Perfect. As you can see, I'm getting the call. Now, before I do this demo, let me quickly tell you the setup here. This is a full stack voice AI system. So the front end is built with Google's Antigravity. The automation backend is using n8n, and the voice agent is Retell AI. Again, this is not just a demo. This is a real AI system you can actually sell to businesses that miss calls. So for example, you can think of massage therapists, you can think of electricians, auto shops, or other local contractors. I'm going to build this whole thing step by step and give you all of the prompts completely for free. Let's jump into the demo and then we're going to build everything together. All right, let's go ahead and interact with this voice agent.
Hi, may I speak with Zubair, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Zubair. This is Cindy calling from Harbor Wellness Massage. Is now a good time for a quick call?
Yeah.
Great, thank you. You recently submitted a massage booking request on our website, and I'm calling to follow up and help you book an appointment if you'd like.
Sure thing. Yeah, I was actually looking to book an appointment on Wednesday the 28th at 11 a.m. Do you have any availability at that time?
Checking availability for Wednesday the 28th at 11 a.m. It looks like we don't have availability at 11 a.m. on Wednesday the 28th. However, we do have openings on Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. or from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Would any of those times work for you?
Yeah, let's do actually 12:30 p.m.
Booking the appointment for Zubair on Wednesday the 28th at 12:30 p.m. Could you please confirm your email address or phone number so I can complete the booking for you?
Yeah, email is zubair.trabzada@gmail.com and phone number is 512-331-2211.
Booking the appointment for Zubair on Wednesday the 28th at 12:30 p.m. Great. I've booked your appointment for Wednesday the 28th at 12:30 p.m. We look forward to seeing you then. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. So as you guys saw, it checked the availability on the calendar exactly. And I put this busy in this app just to kind of make sure that it knows to check the calendar and provide the available times, and then it was able to book this 30-minute meeting. The reason why you're only seeing the organizer is because, of course, I've put my calendar and I give it my email. So my email is connected to the same calendar. So that's why you just see one invite. There you go. So it says 30-minute meeting between Zubair and Zubair has been booked. So there you go. That's why you see right here. That's why you have two of the same emails, because if you give it some other email, of course, then it will show up and it'll send that email to that person. So this works really well. The way it does is this is using Retell voice agent. So all of that is based on this prompt that I'm going to again show you exactly how to grab from the description of this video. And then also again, same thing, the connection from the front end and the back end to n8n is done via Antigravity. So let's go ahead and now build this thing together. All right. So the first thing we need to do is build the front end using Antigravity. So I'm going to actually give you guys the prompt completely for free. So check out the link in the description. You'll have this Google Doc and I have the prompt for Antigravity, the Retell AI prompt, and the n8n JSON that I'm going to show you in a little bit as well. So what you need to do is click on that link. It's going to open this folder. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy all of this and I'm going to explain what this is while we submit it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to Antigravity. And of course, if you don't have Antigravity installed, just go to, just Google Antigravity. You can download it completely for free. And this is what it's going to look like. The good practice is always to create a new folder, but you can do that on your own. I don't want to waste too much time. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste that prompt and I'm going to send this. And while this is working, I'm going to go ahead and explain what this is. So you can see right here, it says generating the website constructions. Now it's going to go ahead and do its thing. So let me go ahead and actually show you what this prompt does. So let me zoom in a little bit so that we can see better. All right, there you go. So I'm saying build a modern, calm, premium one-page website for a San Francisco massage therapy business called Harbor Wellness Massage Center, right? So I'm giving it hours of operation. I'm giving it the site should feel, relaxing, professional, clean. So I'm just giving it all of the different options as far as the look and feel of the website. And this is where you can use ChatGPT or Claude or something like that to play around, depending on what you're building. So let's say you're building this for a contractor, like an electrician or plumber or something like that, right? Or like an auto shop, because a lot of those guys do miss a lot of these leads because they don't have people to man the phones. So this is a perfect example of how you can sell this entire AI AI system to a client. So again, all of this prompt is going to be in this particular document. Now, for those of you who are part of my community, so you head over to the classroom section and click on Voice AI Retell. And of course, this is part of the, whoops, this is Antigravity doing its thing. So let's go ahead and leave that. Yeah. So this is part of the voice agent builds right here. So you just click on Antigravity voice, and then all of this is right here as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with, there you go. So Antigravity is testing the website. By the way, if the reason why this is popping up is because I've installed the Google Chrome extension for Antigravity. If you haven't done that, please make sure you do that, because that will give you this kind of insight as to what Antigravity is doing as far as like testing the website and everything else. So there you go. It looks like it's building everything. The website looks really nice and professional. All right, so let me go ahead and see what's going on here. Yeah, looks like it pretty much is done. One important thing I want to point out. So if we go back to the prompt here, so in the bottom, so the way we're sending this information back to our n8n backend is using right here. This is the part. It says when the form is submitted, send the following data via HTTP post request to this webhook URL. So I'm submitting this webhook URL. Now let's go ahead and build the n8n part, because the Antigravity part is pretty much done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and confirm and let this thing do its final testing. So now we can go ahead and open our n8n. So let's go ahead and check out our n8n. So I'm gonna actually start with a blank workflow. All right, so this is our blank workflow. For those of you who don't have an account with n8n, they give you a free trial. So go ahead and click on the link description. You can sign up for a free account. This will be your blank workflow. For those of you guys who are part of my community, you just go to the classroom section and you can go to the voice AI and scroll down to the bottom, all of these prompts, and most importantly, the n8n blueprint is there. So all you have to do is click on download, click on import from file from these three dots here, import from file, and bring that over, and everything will be brought over. But if you're not part of the community, that's totally fine. Let's go ahead and build this thing step by step. So the way we need to communicate to our front end with Antigravity is using a webhook, right? Because we want to send all of that information when a user submits on that form back to our n8n via the webhook. So that is a trigger for our n8n workflow. So I'm going to click on the plus sign. I'm going to look for webhook. There you go. Right here. So this is your URL. So first thing I'm going to need to do is change the HTTP request from get to post. All right. There you go. The path right here. So this corresponds to the webhook URL right here. So if you type whatever, it will change it. I mean, it automatically has this long gibberish. So instead, I'm going to change it to Gemini or Antigravity or whatever it may be. And as you can see, that's what it changed the path to. So you can just copy this, right? And make sure that when you're sending that prompt, the one that we just saw on our Antigravity, so right here. So make sure you replace this with the copy of your own, or the URL for your own n8n. Okay. So, another thing is, like everything else, we're going to leave the same. We're going to leave it as immediately at this point, and that's all we need to do as far as the webhook itself. The information from the front end that the user submits will be coming in from our Antigravity website. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So it looks like it is done. Confirm. Okay, I think it's good to go. Nope, it's still running. Okay, perfect. So it looks like it got completed. So I'm just going to click on accept all, and now we're good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on execute workflow, because now this webhook should be listening for our front end here. So if I go back to my, whoops, that's not what I meant to click on. Okay, so let me pull this on the side. Let's fill in some information. I'm just going to put some random stuff, right? Swedish massage. So I'm going to click on request appointment. This should send all the data. Perfect. There you go, right? It says, thank you. Your request has been received. Our AI assistant will call you shortly. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. And as you can see, all of that payload got sent to us via that post request. I got my name, the email that I've put, the phone number, and the Swedish massage. So it looks like our front end is communicating properly with our back end in n8n. Now, in case there's some kind of an issue, go ahead and tell Antigravity, hey, it looks like the data is not being sent to the post request to n8n to that webhook. So, and it'll fix it. I've done that a couple of times. It's very, very simple, and it's very good at fixing it. Okay, so it looks like this is working properly. Now the next step is adding the HTTP request node. So I'm going to click on the HTTP request node. There you go. So this is where we can communicate to our API, which is going to be our Retell AI. That's our voice agent that we're going to build. All right. So before we proceed to the next step, I'm going to go ahead and pin this data so that way I don't have to keep sending information back and forth. Pinning data means that all of that payload will be able to kind of be pinned, so that way all of that information is being sent to the next node here. Don't worry about it if you don't understand that. That's okay. I'm going to explain everything. All right. So for the HTTP request node, what we need to do is same thing. We're going to change this to our post and the URL. So this is where now we need to shift over to our Retell AI. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to Retell AI. If you're not familiar with Retell AI, Retell is one of the actually, it is the most popular voice agent in the market right now. Recently, they were named like the top 4 fastest growing like startups. So feel free to check it out. Again, you can create a free account. Link is going to be in the description. And for those of you guys who are not part of the community, if you want to learn how to build production ready voice agents and actually become a certified, because we provide certification, because we're partners with Retell, feel free to check out the community. I have step-by-step courses on how to, learn how to make money with voice AI, because it's one of the best ways to get your first customer. And of course, also other courses in the community. Check out the link in the description. Hopefully I'll see you inside. But anyways, okay. So the URL is, I'm just going to paste the URL and you can actually just, copy this as well. So it's just api.retellai.com/v2 create phone call. Now, if we go to our Retell AI, again, you can create a free account, go to the setting, and you can sign up for let me go ahead and show you exactly how to do that. So once you create your free account here, you can come into the setting and you can create an API key. Once you create your API key, then you'll be able to set up our authentication that I'm going to show you in a little bit. But again, all of this is based on the Retell AI's documentation as well. So if you want to learn more about how that works, check out their documentation. So this URL is coming directly from there. So authentication, you're going to do generic credential type. And then for the generic auth type, we're going to do custom auth. And then here, you're going to click on create new credentials. And then you're just going to, this right here, which is just headers, authorization, and content type. For the header, authorization is going to be bare. And then the API key that you, get from your Retell AI. It's literally that simple. All you have to do is click on save. Since I already have that, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. So I'm going to select my, Retell AI. There you go. So that's it. That's all you need. Everything else, we're going to keep the same. Just click on send body. And instead of using fields below, we're going to do using JSON. I'm going to maximize this. So right here, same thing. For those of you who are watching this video and not part of the community, go to the doc. Same thing. You're just going to go ahead to the bottom right here. It says n8n Retell JSON. You're just going to copy this. And we're going to go back. And we're going to paste it. I'm going to explain what this is in a little bit. So if you did everything correctly and if that pinned data was pinned properly, this should show this green, which is basically this information that's coming in from our webhook there. This from number, so I bought this from Retell AI. You can easily buy a number from Retell. You can just go to phone numbers right here and buy it through Twilio. It's like $2, so feel free to do that. But once you do that, so once you set that up, now the next step is let's go ahead and start to build the agent here. So once you come here, obviously I have a bunch of agents here, but you're just going to look blank. So you're just going to click on agent. You're going to click on voice agent. You're going to click on a single prompt agent. You're going to start from blank. You're going to click on create. So this is kind of the front end version of, the main universal prompt for your voice agent, right? So on top right here, these are the different models that you can select. The GPT Real-Time Mini is absolutely incredible, so I would suggest going with that. It is a little expensive compared to the other ones, but it's real time, meaning the latency is very, very low. So the voice, you have the option to select any of these. You can feel free to play around with that. I'm going to keep it in English, and I'm going to go ahead and now go to that prompt right here again, that prompts page, and I'm going to copy this time the Retell AI. So just go ahead and copy and paste this. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, go back here and paste this. So what this is doing is I'm saying you're Cindy, the AI powered voice assistant for herbal wellness massage, professional massage therapy, blah, blah, blah. So depending on who you're building this for, feel free to go ahead and change this. So if you're building it for an electrician or a plumber, make sure you change that accordingly. These are the rules. So feel free to look through these. Again, you have access to these, but essentially you're giving a step-by-step guide on how to speak and the exact sentences to use, right? So it says, hey, hi, may I speak with name? So you see this right here. This is a dynamic variable. So the way all of this information, the name, the email, the phone number, all of that, it's coming in from our API call that we're making here. One very important thing. So once you copy this override agent ID, this is coming in from our Retell. So if I go back to my Retell right here, this is the agent ID. You're just going to click right next to it. You're going to copy this and you're going to come back and paste it right here. So just replace that. That's it. So that way it will correspond to your agent. That's all you need to do. Everything else you can keep the same. Okay. So after that, again, as far as the rest of the stuff, so the way this is using the appointment booking is another quick thing that I got to show you. So once you set up these functions right here, so as you can see right here, it says, where to go? Which step is it? The step, right here. There you go. Step 5. If the user says yes to book in the appointment, check the calendar availability using the requested day and time. Use check availability. So this is the name of a function. So in Retell AI, you can add different functions by clicking on functions here. This end call is automatically there. It's very simple. It just means that as soon as the conversation is over, the AI agent hangs up. So that way it doesn't keep going forward. Now to add the check availability, you're going to come and click on check calendar availability. So this is using cal.com. So if you don't have a cal.com account, it's very simple. You're just going to go to cal.com and create an API key. So if I just go to cal.com, log into my account, again, this is completely free. So you're going to go to cal.com. You're going to go to your settings. Where's my settings here? My settings. There you go. And I can go ahead and now create an API key here. There you go. API key right here. You click on add and you're going to come back to your Retell AI, add it right there. The event ID right here, this is coming in from my events. So if I go back to my events there you go, event type. So you create an event type and you click on it and this is the event ID right there. So you just copy that and paste it right here. Very, very simple. So earlier when you saw mine, that's what I got it from. I basically just added my API key and an event type and it's able to add that in there, right? So, and then the same thing with the book calendar, because the next step right here after uses check availability, we say use the book appointment calendar to book the appointment. Same thing. You just click on add. You click on book calendar, you put your API key for cal.com event type ID, you click on save, and it will automatically add that information. I mean, right now it's going to show you an error because I have to put my API key. So that's literally that simple. Again, all of this other stuff right here, this is optional, and there's lots of things that you can create, like as far as putting knowledge base about the service, about the business. You can do a lot of speech settings and everything else. Again, if you're interested about learning how to, all of these different features that are available, especially if you're building for clients, check out the course that I have where I go through all of it, the settings, the functions, all of it. I have all the information there step by step for those of you who are interested in checking that out. But anyways, hopefully you found that helpful. Again, that Google Doc with the prompts are going to be there in the link in the description so that we can just copy paste everything. And then of course, if you want to learn how to make money with AI, or if you're new to n8n, I have courses for n8n and the AI agency course that I have, which is a 5-week program. It's based on the AI agency that I own. So if you're interested in starting your own AI agency, check out. Then of course, we have people from all over the world in our community that are there to collaborate, all in the same goal to take advantage of this amazing AI opportunity that's ahead of us. I would love to see you in there. But of course, that's a paid community. So if you can't afford it, I also have a free community that I'll put the link in the description, that I have a bunch of free stuff on my YouTube resources that I give away all the time. So check out that community as well. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.